The Titanic's promenade deck in 1912 gleamed with polished wood, wide open spaces, and passengers strolling elegantly. Gentle waves lapped the hull as laughter and conversation filled the air. A scene of luxury and optimism before the tragedy that would make this ship immortal in history. Today, the Titanic's deck lies scattered and silent on the ocean floor. Rusted metal and broken wood tell a story of elegance lost, a haunting reminder of ambition overcome by nature. The once grand promenade now rests as a solemn monument to lives and dreams swallowed by the deep Atlantic. The boat deck of the Titanic was alive with passengers enjoying the open air. Benches lined the edges, inviting relaxation and quiet observation of the sea. Sunlight glimmered on polished rails, laughter echoed, and the air carried anticipation, capturing life aboard a vessel destined for history. Thousands of feet below, one of those benches rests corroded and fragile on the seabed. Covered in marine growth and sand, it is a haunting trace of luxury, a relic of a world that vanished in moments, reminding us that even the smallest objects carry the weight of history and tragedy. The first-class dining room aboard the Titanic dazzled with polished wood, glittering silver, and fine linens. Crystal chandeliers cast sparkling light, and passengers dined in elegance. Every detail reflected refinement and opulence, a world designed for luxury, comfort, and human ambition at its peak. Decades later, the Titanic's dining room lies ruined at the ocean bottom. Twisted metal, shattered wood, and encrusted remnants of decoration speak of the grandeur once enjoyed and the tragedy that claimed it, turning a palace of luxury into a solemn underwater monument. Titanic's chandeliers sparkled with crystal and light, illuminating the polished decks and elegant interiors. They reflected wealth, sophistication, and the pride of human craftsmanship, each fixture a symbol of grandeur and attention to detail that defined first-class life aboard the ship. Today, those chandeliers hang broken and corroded in the deep sea, a ghostly echo of beauty once cherished. Encrusted by marine life and time, they testify to the fragility of human creations and the relentless power of the ocean claiming the ship and its treasures. Titanic's massive anchor stood proud during construction, an engineering marvel designed to secure the great vessel. Workers moved around it in awe, understanding its vital role in holding a ship of dreams against the Atlantic's vast, unpredictable waters. Now, the anchor rests at the bottom of the ocean, rusted and still. Once a symbol of safety and control, it lies as a monument to the power of nature and the ultimate vulnerability of human endeavor in the face of the sea. The Titanic's propellers gleamed in the shipyard, engineered with precision to drive the enormous vessel through the Atlantic. Their size and complexity showcased human ingenuity and ambition, a marvel of maritime engineering awaiting its maiden voyage. Thousands of feet underwater, one of those massive propellers rests corroded on the seabed. Rusted and partially buried, it remains a silent witness to the ship's doomed journey, a tangible reminder of the engineering brilliance lost to history beneath relentless waves. While no photos exist of Titanic's grand staircase before it sailed, the Olympic's staircase gives a glimpse: sweeping railings, ornate balustrades, and gleaming wood. Passengers ascended with elegance, enjoying a centerpiece of social life and architectural beauty aboard a luxurious liner. As of 2001, the Titanic's grand staircase lies scattered and broken on the ocean floor. Twisted wood and shattered iron evoke lost splendor, preserving the memory of elegance destroyed by the tragedy. A haunting underwater echo of human ambition and artistry. The dome above the grand staircase gleamed with intricacy, sunlight filtering through colored glass to illuminate the deck below. This masterpiece crowned Titanic's architectural elegance, a testament to luxury, craftsmanship, and attention to the smallest details in first-class areas. Collapsed beneath the waves, the dome now rests as fragmented shards encrusted with time. The once pristine artwork is a silent witness to tragedy, reminding us that beauty and human achievement can be fragile against the forces of nature. The Titanic's boilers, immense and powerful, glowed with energy and heat before the voyage, providing propulsion to the largest ship of the era. Workers maintained them meticulously, aware that their function was essential to keeping the ship afloat on its historic journey. Now, those boilers lie corroded and encrusted on the sea floor. Their massive forms endure as ghostly monuments to engineering prowess and human ambition, reminding us of the immense power and ultimate vulnerability of the Titanic beneath the ocean. First-class elevators aboard the Olympic offered smooth transport between decks, brass gleaming and mirrors reflecting elegant passengers. These elevators symbolized technological sophistication, convenience, and the luxury that defined transatlantic travel for the elite in the early 1900s. Thousands of feet below, one of those elevators rests corroded and broken, encrusted with marine life. Once a symbol of comfort and technology, it now serves as a haunting relic of human achievement, consumed by tragedy and the relentless march of time. Scotland Road, the Titanic's long hallway, was a polished passage guiding passengers along the ship's length. Elegant paneling and warm lighting reflected refinement and attention to detail, turning a simple corridor into a space of sophistication and quiet daily life. Nearly a century later, Scotland Road lies fractured and silent beneath the sea. Its ruined structure is a haunting reminder of the passage of time, the tragedy that destroyed it, and the way history preserves fragments of once grand spaces long submerged. The Turkish baths aboard the Titanic shimmered with tile and brass, offering relaxation and indulgence. Patrons enjoyed warmth, luxury, and privacy, a sanctuary within the ship that highlighted the comfort and opulence of life in first-class accommodations. Now, that same space is silent and ruined underwater, with rust and sediment claiming every surface. The baths are a ghostly echo of indulgence lost, a reminder that even the finest human luxuries are fleeting in the face of disaster. The last photograph of Titanic captures a vibrant scene, decks alive with passengers, smokestacks towering, and a ship full of life. It is a frozen memory of anticipation and adventure before tragedy struck, preserving the final glimpse of normalcy. Today, that location rests silent on the seabed. The site of the last photograph is reclaimed by the Atlantic, sand and corrosion covering every trace, turning a historic moment into a solemn underwater memorial to ambition, hope, and loss. On the upper deck, lifeboat windlasses gleamed, engineered to deploy vessels quickly and safely. Their polished mechanisms were critical tools for maritime safety, a testament to human preparation and the promise of survival in case of emergency. Now, the same windlasses rest rusted and corroded at the ocean bottom. Silent witnesses to tragedy, they recall preparation overwhelmed by disaster, a haunting reminder of the limitations of human foresight against nature's might. The Titanic's wheel, polished and commanding, guided the vessel across the Atlantic. Captains and officers relied on it to steer through calm and storm, symbolizing control, navigation, and the confidence of mankind's mastery over the seas. Today, the wheel rests encrusted and broken on the seabed, a haunting relic of ambition lost. Once a symbol of mastery and direction, it now speaks to the ship's fate, submerged in darkness as a reminder of human vulnerability against the ocean. A boat deck davit stood ready, engineered to lower lifeboats in moments of crisis. Metal and wood combined for precision, a tangible symbol of careful planning, preparation, and the effort to protect lives aboard the ship. Now, the davit lies rusted and silent beneath the waves, a testament to lost preparation. Once designed to save, it rests unused, reminding us of the fragility of human foresight and the suddenness of catastrophe at sea. Titanic's smokestack loomed during construction, towering above the deck and funneling smoke from the boilers below. A tiny worker in the corner emphasizes its massive scale, a visual testament to human engineering and industrial ambition in the early 1900s. Today, that smokestack's resting place is empty on the ocean floor. Its absence marks the loss of colossal engineering and power, leaving only the memory of ambition submerged beneath the Atlantic, a silent monument to the ship's grandeur and tragedy. A stained glass window in first class shimmered, intricate design catching sunlight and creating a kaleidoscope of color across luxurious interiors. It reflected craftsmanship, beauty, and the elegance that passengers enjoyed daily aboard the Titanic. Decades later, the window rests shattered and encrusted underwater. Colors fade and glass crumbles, a fragile testament to artistry claimed by time and tragedy, silently narrating the loss of beauty in history's deep waters. The crow's nest perched high above the Atlantic, a lookout post for vigilant eyes scanning the horizon for icebergs and ships. It offered sweeping views and an essential vantage for the safety of the Titanic and its passengers. Years later, the crow's nest lies crushed beneath the sea, a ghostly relic of vigilance lost. The silent structure recalls human effort, bravery, and the tragedy that transformed safety into ruin, suspended forever in the ocean's depths. The Titanic's bow gleamed before departure, sleek and proud, cutting through the waves with promise. Symbolizing strength, luxury, and human ambition, it was the tip of a vessel destined to capture the world's imagination and infamy. Today, the Titanic's bow rests fragmented and rusted at the bottom of the Atlantic, surrounded by sand and marine life. Once a symbol of human ambition and maritime engineering, it now serves as a silent testament to tragedy, a haunting monument to a ship that promised luxury but was claimed forever by the ocean.